Hey guys, this is the AS my YouTube channel. As you can probably see, my new PC arrived. I'm hoping none of my information's on here anymore. It shouldn't be because I removed the thingy up top. But this is my new PC. Now I've been waiting for about 3 weeks for this to, all the parts to arrive. Ben at Gaming Addicts to build it, thank you ever so much. I'll leave a link to their website in the description and a link to their Twitter page as well. If you want to get in contact with them about any of your PC building needs, just contact them. They were absolutely amazing with what they've shoved in this thing. It's like the cheapest prices ever. I was actually in Argos a few days ago. Becky's in the background, by the way, so if you hear anything, it's just because she sat there. What?
Sorry.
It's alright, don't worry about it. Yeah, so I was in Argos the other day and I saw one of the new HP Omen. I don't know why I'm looking at you, the microphone's down here. But I was in Argos, looked at the HP Omen, and that had less specs than this and cost like an extra £100 more. So I was baffled by what we've been able to throw inside this. I haven't actually seen it fully built yet because I asked them not to send me any photos of it fully built. I've seen sort of some low quality photos of the inside of it, but I couldn't quite make out how it looked, so they were more like teaser photos. If you want a PC similar to this, if you've got money to spend on a PC, even if you don't have that much to spend and you don't want a high-end graphics card or anything like that, make sure you go hit them up. Make sure you let them know that I sent you, because I get commission based off any sales prior to this, especially if you use like a similar case or a similar build and just like upgrade or downgrade a few parts. So make sure you go and check it out. Just make some cool ASMR sounds for you guys. I was actually baffled about the delivery date as well. He sent this yesterday morning and I thought, he said that it could arrive today, but I was expecting more Wednesday, Thursday time because, it's coming all the way over from Ireland, I presume. And yeah, it came like so quickly and I'm actually amazed. I've got my phone down here just because I got the specs on it, just so I can read to you guys what's actually in it. And once I find where I put my knife. Pepper's also out in a ball, so she doesn't make a racket in a cage. So without further ado, I'm just going to open it. Now he's packed it full of bubble wrap. I've got my receipt in here as well. This one's for you guys. Plenty of bubble wrap. I might not remove all the bubble wrap just yet until I've actually got it out of the box. Hey guys, so now that I've actually set it up, I've been using it for quite a while. You'll see the start of the vlog is just there. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with this so far. As you can see, we've got the RGB motherboard in the minute. We're currently using the ROG Strix B250F gaming motherboard along with the i7 7700K processor in the middle. Now as we zoom out a little bit, I'm trying to get the best camera angle here. So yeah, we've got the i7 7700K quad-core 4.2 GHz processor. We're using the EVGA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card for the GPU. We've got a Coolmaster CPU cooler. We've got fans. The only issue I'm having so far is getting the front fans working. Not in terms of actually working themselves, because they are working, they are cooling the PC, but the RGB is not currently working on it, so we're getting that sorted in the meantime. It shouldn't be too hard to fix. There's just a few leads down here that's for that, and a few lead, one of the 4-pin connectors down there plugs in. We assume it's something to do with the lead not being plugged in correctly, so I'm just waiting on confirmation on that when it comes through Twitter. And so yeah, so far we've got 2 8GB sticks of the Viper. Let me just get it up on my phone, see what it is. The Viper 4 series DDR4 16GB 3000 MHz RAM at the minute. I'm trying to think if there's anything I've missed off. Yeah, we've got a 550 power 550 watt power supply underneath here, along with a, just under there if you can see it, a 1 terabyte Baracuda hard drive made by Seagate. I'm thoroughly impressed at the minute. It's running very smoothly, very fast. I'm yet to test out any games because I've been installing a load of things, including the new DaVinci Resolve, which is what I record on. Not record, which is what I edit on. I just thought I'd give you an in-depth sort of analysis of the PC. It looks very nice. Basically what I've done is I've gone and installed Aura, which is the Asus RGB configuration. Sorry about that. When it comes up, it shouldn't take too long. But look, I've installed a load of games up here. I am planning on upgrading the storage. I'm going to get an SSD pretty soon. And I've ordered, what I didn't realise, Jesus, with the graphics card is that it actually has one HDMI cable and 3 display ports. So I've only been able to hook up one of my HDMIs to my middle screen. I have got a DVI display port coming on the way. As you can see, I've currently got it on the Comet setting, which means it shoots from down like that. We can change it to, let's do something else, let's do that and see what that does. That's just wave. I don't know what it does. A glowing yo-yo I quite like, I think it's quite cool. Single colour. We'll just do blue for now, just to see, so you can see it change. It sort of shoots down and then goes back up, it shoots down and then goes back up, it's quite nice. We have one that goes with the system temperature. If it's 40 degrees or below, it's green, which means it's running quite cool at the minute. If it's yellow, it means it's 50 degrees, and then 60 degrees and above is red, which is very nice. It means we're on a pretty cool temperature. CPU loading, we can also do that as well. If I'm on 40%, it's green. There we go. I've been following my specs through the Windows, task manager, and I only seem to be hitting around 10% of my CPU usage at the minute, which is outstanding. So I've noticed a big difference between my i5 on my laptop compared to the i7 on this. It's very cool. Let's get it back to Comet. Areas. Oh, it didn't save. I'll have to reconfigure how I had it. Let's go backplate, pink, then red, then an orangey yellow, then a green colour, and then finally like a blue. Let's see how that looks. There you go, nice and fandangled. Or we can just have it breathing in the same sort of. There you go. I quite like that. You probably can't see all the colours, but it's actually very, very nice for what I've got. Like I said, hit up Gaming Addicts. Go to their Twitter page, see if you can get in contact with them there, or go to their online website. I'll leave a link in the description to both their Twitter and their website. Just leave a comment, or fill in one of their forms saying that you want something similar to this. If you want something similar to this, you can just get the individual parts if you want, but say that I sent you, so I get some commission based on that. That's if you need anything on this anyway. And that's come apart. Oh well, that's probably me earlier, if I'm being totally honest. It doesn't really need to be there. But yeah, I've been thoroughly impressed. Everything other than the lights on the front, but I'm sure that's a pretty quick fix. I'm just not that tech savvy on the actual leads inside. It's something to do with these down here because that's where they plug into. I'm gonna have to sort of reconfigure that whenever I can. But yeah, this PC, if I was to buy all the parts from Amazon, would come to about £1,300. I've added that up based on the Amazon prices because I don't really shop anywhere else other than Amazon. That includes the case and the cooler and the GPU and everything that's included. What Ben at Gaming Addict said is that for his price, he can probably shop around at the recommended retail price of around just over £1,000. I think it was like £1,027, something like that. Let's get it up here. 1,007. So 1,007 is what he can get it for at the recommended retail price from all of the different sites he uses. But with all my discounts and with everything that's been added on, Gaming Addicts themselves can do this PC at £880 because of all the business deals that they've got, and because they get parts relatively cheap. It's brilliant. I think it's amazing. They only charge you £880 for something that would cost me on Amazon £1,300. So I've had a massive saving there. Compared to their own recommended retail price, you're saving at least, what, £127? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. Which is absolutely outstanding. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'll leave you with a few pictures. Hopefully, if I get the fan sorted tomorrow, or actually no, I want to upload this tonight. So what I'll do is I'll leave you with a few photos with the glass plate on, with everything running. And I'll probably, yeah, that's about it from me, guys. I'm thoroughly impressed. I can't wait to delve into it any further. So just as another little update, we're at the back of the PC right now. Sorry I'm shaking, I'm sort of stood at a weird angle. We actually have a USB Type-C on the motherboard just there. And this little port is a USB 3.1. Now it's very similar to a 3.0, but it can do 10 gigabytes a second data transfer as long as you have the correct wire. We have obviously the display ports and the HDMI cable that can plug in there, but I don't use them because we have my GPU that's just there. I just thought I'd show you the back of this. It's very unprofessional of me the way I've set it up. But we have another 2 USB ports there. We have 2 actual 2.0 USBs there that I've plugged my mouse and my keyboard into. We've got my Bluetooth dongle there. Another USB 2.0, and then down here we have 2 USB 3.0s along with the Ethernet cable. As you can see, it's flashing orange, which means that I'm not getting too good internet connection, but that's just my house. We have all your audio outputs there, and obviously onto the GPU, we have the 2 display ports. We have then a HDMI port, and then another display port there, and then your white DVI cable. I think that's what the name of it is. Just thought I'd leave you with another thing.